cruising now in the GWM Tank 300, and I've got to say it is powerful, it is rugged, it is refined. It's perfect for Mitch Moses, really. Beautiful car. How's it feel to drive?
Very good. It's actually got a bit of reaction, like it takes off the mark. It's for a big car, it doesn't feel like a big car. Yeah. Drives really smooth. It's nice, I like it.
Who does that describe as one of your teammates? Powerful, rugged, refined?
As one of my teammates, I'll probably have to say Junior Paulo. I think he's a big boy, and he loves his big trucks, his big cars. So probably say Junior Paulo.
Okay. So you've got 5 seats here, right? If you had to fill up after training one night to go somewhere, who do you invite in the car?
I'll see who I can. I can probably fit the big boys as well. It's got that much room. I would go Bryce Cartwright, Jermaine Hopgood, and who else? I'll go Junior Paulo, and I'll go my little mate Dylan Brown. Is that enough?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Put him in the middle.
Yeah.
This is a great little car, right? It handles obviously well. It's tough and rugged. What do you look for in a teammate? What makes the ideal Parramatta Eels teammate in 2025?
I think a teammate that you want to play with, a teammate that's unselfish. I feel like what we're trying to do at Parramatta at the moment is have a real team first mentality on how we want to play. It's knowing your role in the team and doing that and nailing that to exactly what we need. Probably being unselfish in ways.
You've played against and with some amazing players, right? In a great era of rugby league. Who's been a standout for you?
Playing football, I'll just keep it at club level. The bloke that's just left us in Clint Gutherson, like a type of teammate that he was, is someone that you really want to play with week in, week out. And I'm obviously really close with him. I'm pretty close mates with him. So, even as a bloke, as a person off the field, he's unbelievable. He's a real family man. He's got 2 kids at the moment, and he's loving it. And he's just someone that you really want to play with.
Yeah,
and so he's probably the best player that I've played with. Put it that way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
wow.
at club level, definitely.
Big call.
Yeah.
The ultimate teammate. I guess you're looking for that ability on the field, what they do sort of on game day and training, but also what they do for the club away from the field. Is that fair enough?
Yeah, definitely. You speak about players like that. You want to see a player. You want to have a teammate that's really professional and. Off the field, they look after their body, they look after themselves, they look after their family, they look after whoever it is. I think if you're ticking off those boxes and doing that right outside of footy, you'll be able to nail the things on the weekend that you can train for during the week. And doing those types of things is probably big.
And do you develop a bit of a trust, a family atmosphere amongst your teammates that like you actually would go to war with them?
You want to stand next to someone on the field and feel like you're really comfortable with that. Okay, I'm going to war with this bloke, and I'll do anything for him because I know that he'll do anything for me. Do you know what I mean? The type of mentality like that, and I really feel like that builds a really good culture and really good team mentality.
Yeah. You sense that at State of Origin level, especially.
Yeah.
And I guess you feel it. Can you replicate that same feeling at club level? Can you get that into the Eels, do you reckon?
Yeah, hopefully we can. When you play for your state, it's a different feeling. Yeah. It's just completely, you don't want to let anyone next to you down. And it doesn't change at club level, that doesn't change. But it's just like you get that extra bit more that you're playing with the best players, you don't want to let the best players down. And it shouldn't change going to club footy, it's just, I just feel like the hype around the Origin Arena and things like that, it just probably gets a bit more out of you. I think if we can get that mentality, I guess, at Clubland, you'll be a hard team to stop, I guess. And just doing it week in, week out. It's a very tough season, the NRL season. And it's 27 rounds. You only get 2, if you're playing Origin footy as well, you don't really get any weeks off at all. So it's tough on the body. It's a tough thing to get up for week in, week out. But the best players in the comp, they do that, and they do that well. So if you want to be the best, you got to do it week in, week out. So it's a big thing that we're trying to get at the club at the moment is a bit more consistency in our game.
So how do you, as skipper, how do you keep yourself at that level? So you're playing at top rate, top effort, week in, week out. But then you've also got to try and bring others up to be there as well, right?
Yeah. What I've learned in my past is that every player is different. Every player handles criticism different. Every player handles you know, you give them a pat on the back every now and then and make them feel better about themselves. It's all different, and I think how you handle that and how you can handle it and know your teammates on a personal level. If you can nail that and speak to this person different to how you speak to this person on the field, it'll go a long way in helping the team environment. I feel like that's definitely something that I've learned coming through, and probably from when I first started footy, how you could speak to a player and want the best out of them was probably different to how you do it now.
Yeah. What do you tell the team as skipper? What do you want the Parramatta Eels to look like this year?
I want us to be a consistent team. I want us to be a team that is hard to beat. If we're not on our game fully, I still want us to be hard to beat.
Yep.
If we are on our game, I want us to run away with games. I want us to be consistent and, you know, put the foot on the throat mentality, I guess. And but I really want us to be consistent. I feel like we haven't done that in the past, and the last few years we haven't been. Injuries haven't been too kind to us in our key positions and with our main players. So if we can stay fit and have our best team on the park for most of the year, I think we'll give ourselves a big chance at playing fine footy.
Of your teammates, who would you most trust and enjoy a long road trip with in this car?
Oh, I think I would. I'd probably have to say Ryan Madison.
Right. Yep.
I feel like he gives a lot. He'll give you a lot. He'll speak to you a lot over the road trip, and he's always got some funny stories and that as well. So I'll probably say Ryan Madison.
Okay. Which of your teammates would you let borrow this car?
Oh, probably Ryan Madison.
Okay.
Yeah, Ryan Madison or like maybe a Junior Paul. Like I know he loves his cars a lot, so I'd probably let Junior.
Yep. What about who would you trust to sell your car?
To sell my car, maybe Jermaine Hopgood.
Oh, really?
I feel like he could see. Yeah, I feel like he could really get a good deal out of someone. He loves his poker and that, so I feel like he'll have a good poker face when he's trying to sell the car. And yeah, I feel like Jermaine Hopgood.
When you're captain, do you get your teammates or a couple of young players to wash your car?
I would love to. I'd actually love to start that. That would actually be very handy because that would save me a lot of time on the way home from our long days at training. So, being captain, I think I might actually try to get that in.
Of your teammates, who would be most likely to steal a car for you?
Oh, to steal a car from me. In what way? Like a shifty way or like in a good way? I'll just say Dylan Brown.
Right.
Just because how quick he is and he can just get in and out for him.
Yeah, speed.
So yeah, Dylan Brown.
What's the difference for you between playing State of Origin and club? Is it worlds apart?
I feel like you're playing with the best players in the world. You come into that environment and you learn. You don't learn so much, but it's like, you know what you do. You actually do. You learn how this person goes about, how he works, how he trains, how he gets ready for a game. The captains that I've had there in that arena, James Tedesco, Isaiah Yeo, Jake Trbojevich, players like that who you just, like I seen Teddy from when I was at the Tigers to see the person that he grew into when we left. He went his way to the Roosters, and then I obviously crossed paths with him in Origin to see the person that he changed into to be a leader, which he wasn't a very loud speaker or anything at the Tigers. And then just something changed, like how much he changed it was really good to see because I'm really close mates with him, and to see him change in that aspect was like I was proud of him. Do you know what I mean? Like it was a bit weird, but to see how much he changed in that role and just accepted, okay, I'm the best player here, you know what I mean, and I'm going to show it. And it's a bit of that mentality type, and how he gets ready for a game, how professional he is, how Isaiah Yeo gets ready for a game. All those type of players are the best players in the world. How they get ready for a game, how they prep, how much little detail that they put into their game, doing video and all these little things. You take all that out of it, and then you try to take it to the club there, and I feel like it helps so much. But the difference in the game is it's hard to explain. Like it's the adrenaline that you get to start the game is amazing. It's something that you can't replace. Like it's you can't okay, sweet, this club game, hopefully I get that feeling. It's not the same. Yep. The build up for it, the crowd, the adrenaline that goes through you, and for the first 5-10 minutes of that game, it's the hardest thing you ever do in your life, because you've got that much adrenaline pumping through you. But yeah, if you can take little bits of that from that arena, who you play with, into clubland, I feel like it helps a lot.
Okay, who's the team that you, as Eels captain, want to beat the most this year?
Ooh, I want to beat. I think it's just got to be Penrith. They're the best. They're the best team in the comp. You know what I mean? They've done so well for the last few years, so probably just Penrith.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
All right. So, what have you thought of this car?
I've loved it.
Yeah.
It actually drives like I said before. Like for a big car, it moves that good.
Yeah.
Like
Nice.
it handles really well. Normally these bigger cars are hard to handle. That was easy.